Well, guess who's live and guess who's starting early too? And guess who still has snow outside again? Welcome everybody. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream. Uh like 2 months. I mean, I've been on panels since that time, but so welcome back everyone to this live stream with CR here. Let me turn on the camera real quicker. Ooh, I'm here. Hopefully I can see the side chat. Ugh, hold on, let me fix it. There's something over my lens. Ugh, it doesn't look that great. Note to self, clean off the camera before starting the stream. There's something over my camera, I can tell. Oh, see, Gil was in first. I see that. I don't know why I don't see it on my other side chat. Ronnie, Muscal, James. Hello. Did you guys miss me? I know. You're probably like, whoa, see us online. What? We're real. I'll be like, yes, we're real. And some random things will just appear on the stream, like this. Or this. Ooh, sneak peek right there. What's up, James? Matthew? Volume should be good. Hold on. How come I can't? Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah. We'll try to crack one up for you, Musco, if you want. So, yeah. There's still snow in Canada, apparently. Out west and out east, apparently. Although it's probably warmer out west than out east right now. Of course, you guys knew I was gonna have coffee. It was a given. And oh, let's just randomly put on this backpack once again. Let me change my. I gotta adjust the camera here. Is that second star? Oh, it is. Welcome, second star. See, I even brought a star, a little tiny star for you. What is up, Rachel? How are you doing? Hopefully, all's good. Engineer, what is up? Appreciate you all dropping by. Oh, we're the veg again. I know. It's been a while since I've been on live. I almost felt rusty. Whoa, look who it is. Well, clearly I need to bring us. What is in here? I don't know where I put it now. How about I had it? Fan City, how are you doing? She's exaggerating it. It's only been like, what, 5 minutes, and I'm already cracking out the puns. I already got the bag on once again. So, as a little backdrop for the snowy day, like, it's snowing out. I don't even see the sun. I don't even know where it is in the sky. You can't even see the disk at all. It's definitely coming down more now. And I actually shovel. Arms are kind of tired from doing it and such. Oh, thanks, Fan City. What's up, Oz? Oz Finder in the house. How's it going? Appreciate that. You all coming by. So, with that pun in mind, what's been up with me? Why haven't I been streaming? I decided to take a little break in February. Throughout that whole month, took the time away from my channel for a little bit, and to be there for other people, for other people's channels and their content. That's why you would see me a lot more often the last 2 months. Everywhere else, it's ever here on my own channel. I mean, I guess I posted 2 videos this month, short little clips, so you know. Oh, because I was mending. What else is in here? Hey, it's Graphic Motion Loop. GML. Hello, how are you doing? Like I said, I've been busy supporting other people's content and stuff like that. I don't even have time to play this. Just for you, man. I told you, I don't know how to play it. I don't play it like Glenn does. I'm Cabin like. What's up? Yeah, you know. Yeah, so why not? I'll wear the backpack for the stream. It's not that heavy. Maybe. Where my camera? Hold on a sec. I know my camera's not. There's something on my camera. It seems like it's not in focus so much. Ugh, I hate it. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just clear off this camera here. Oh, yeah, I see you, Bob. How's it going, Bob? Hold on. I'm just cleaning off the camera. Yeah. I don't know why my camera is so messed up. Let me turn on the brightness. Hold on. Turn my brightness up. Yeah. Level to self. Adjust the camera before starting the stream. See, I'm a little rusty. How's it going, Bob? What else is in here? Okay. Hey, it's Prepper for Life. Hi, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. Thanks for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate you all taking the time to drop in. I know, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, it's coming here again. So, grab your coffee here. I know, Van City. I know you probably got your cup. Bob's probably got his cup right next to him. He's probably just sitting down watching me. Van City's probably just doing some work. It's like, yeah, I got my coffee in reach, CR. Van City doing the moderator kind of thing. Yeah, thanks for posting some links. My Instagram, Osglander, the Bob942. Really, Van City? It's now 1 a.m. Oh, my camera's so off. Oh, I'm glad I'm not really showing anything. So I'll definitely remember to clean out the camera before I do the next stream or video. Ah! Man, she's not getting more. Man, she's not getting more because of me. That's funny. It's hilariously funny. I'm just gonna adjust something here. I can't believe you're gonna get more because of me, Van City. I should just give you that memo beforehand. Get coffee beforehand, everyone. I should have put that in. Hey, I should have pinned it right at the top. Get some coffee or snack, as they say. So yeah. Okay, now back to the story I was saying. I've been busy doing stuff, trying to get ready for the spring. Apparently, spring is still delayed here in Canada. What that 404, 401 error message that you get on the internet, it's buffering or something like that. It almost seems like it. It was warmer last week. Like last week, it was like crazy warm. I was actually starting to see the grass a lot more. Not today, because it's snowing. It's supposed to warm back up the remainder of the week, so sunny. I just have to wait 24 hours at least. Compared to tomorrow at this time, it'll be definitely be sunny. But not today because it's just snowing. And snowing. And snowing. What's up today? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Oz, yeah. Fancy always dropping down the links. Nice, nice. Feel free to check people out. Yeah. I'll make sure you visit Van City too. You know, she won't promote her own channel, but I'll help her promote the channel for her because I care with CR in it. Just saying. All right, wait. All right, Rachel. Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll keep you entertained while you watch or listen. Maybe I'll throw in a pun every so often or a joke somewhere in there. Gonna keep it going, right? So yes. Been drinking. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll invite someone on the panel with me. Maybe, I don't know. It's just been a while since I streamed, so I decided to say a few things for a while, like usual. So yeah, I've been busy, and like I said, during February, I took that month to do these other things for a little bit. I mean, I wish. Why is my camera so off right now? Hold on a second. I don't like this. It's not in focus. I don't know why. Hold on. Just bear with me for a sec, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, I I can't believe I must have hit it by accident. Thanks for the memo. Anyways, this is for you, Muscow. It's an LED light. That's what I was trying to say. I must have hit it when I was doing it, and I wasn't paying attention because I'm paying attention to the side chat so much. Yeah, yeah. So you see, I'm so rusty. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's like I'm a noob at this. But anyways, hi Tammy. So I appreciate all of you. Yes, that was for you, Muscow. Yes, I appreciate you all dropping by. Hopefully, you guys and gals are all doing well for what's going on. We all know what's going on. We all know, yeah, we all know what's going on. That's for sure. I don't need to say that more. And Van City's just dropping the links like left, right, and center. Just like That's awesome. So yes, I'm going to be carrying this backpack for the rest of the stream. Again. Why not? Why not? Maybe one of these days, eventually I'll show the contents of the backpack itself. This weighs, let's say, 11 pounds, give or take. You know, depending how much water I have in the bottle, stuff like that. And you can see a few things. Oh, I was so off on this side. I actually have to take the screen protector off. Hold on. I should take the screen protector off, or at least part of it. Ugh, I don't need the screen protector, I think. Sorry. Hold on a sec. I think I might. Hold on a sec. Or at least open up the spot where the camera is. Hold on. Just bear with me for just a second here. I don't. I think that's. Hold on a sec. Just grab some scissors here real quick. I'm just gonna cut this little piece out of the screen protector. Because apparently it's affecting my. It's not in focus. And for some reason I misplaced the scissors. Yeah. See, I'm a little rusty at this live stream. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I'm a little rusty. I admit that. Why not? Sierra's showing us what he's packing without peace in sight. Yeah, I guess. So you can see, like, yeah, see, this is why I gotta do this. As you can see, I don't want to take the whole thing off, but I also, hold on. Apparently, someone's calling. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Apparently, people still want to call me when I'm streaming. Again, like always. How many times do I always say that? Just give me 1 sec, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should have did this before I started the stream. In hindsight, but whatever. Hold on. Just unmute myself for a moment. I'm still here, by the way. All right, I'm back. Hold on. Let me adjust the camera. Hold on just a second. Okay, there we go. See? Well, yeah, no, I could tell. Yeah, because I could tell as soon as I was looking at what I have on my shoulder right here, I'm just like, See, I have cracks in the screen protector now, but I'm not as worried about that. I need the camera to be working because there's no point in having a screen protector if my camera's not gonna show what I want to show, especially in focus. All right, all right, all right. Don't yeah. Don't even say it. Moscow, don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't. Yeah, it should be much better, right? Yeah. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to find a new screen protector. So I just exposed the camera part a little because it started to crack part of the screen protector, but anyway, it's just a minor thing. It's not gonna affect what I see much. Let's see. Yeah, I can still press things and move things, so it should be good. It should be good. Hi, Vanessa Kitty. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, so coming back to what I was saying. Just a few little things on the outside of this bag. All right. Maybe I'll lighten up the mood with a joke every so often and such. This is actually the same bag that I've had in those previous walks that you've seen me do. Excuse me. So in that 5K walk or whatever. No, you know the one that I actually did the walking away from the camera or walking towards the camera kind of deal. I decided to try that out for that time. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll be serious. Is that Kaylin? Is he Kaylin here? Hi, Kaylin. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Aw. You guys, I feel love. You guys all came by to check out CR. You guys are all multitasking. It's like, Fan City, she's probably drinking coffee. She's like, yeah, 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 I'm here, CR. I'm just getting my coffee. Hold on, hold on. So, yeah. I'm still working on this bank. Actually, last February, I actually did work on it a little bit more. Tried to update it and such and such. Actually, I was watching this video earlier on, someone checking on their contents, and some other people checking on their contents, and it reminded me, I'm like, yep, you gotta check up on this kind of stuff. And besides, when you're checking up on it or inventorying it or something like that, it gives you a chance to upgrade or enhance the system. Because obviously, knowledge and skills change over time, and you acquire new stuff or supplies or gear, and obviously the standard rotation of stuff that goes year expires, goes bad, or goes stale, like water. Cycling of water and stuff like that. So it's ready to go. Hi, Lisa, lovely Lisa Warrior Queen. Hi. I'm glad I have the side chat up on my laptop here so I can see it. I can see you guys. So it was funny. I do have a story. This actually happened the other day. I was out for a walk. I didn't have a backpack on. I had one of these little sling pocket size PSKs, personal survival kits, you know, everyday care EDC type of things. I did not realize when I had my coffee, right? Obviously, I actually knocked the lid open, and when I went to like bent over to tie my shoe or something like that, the contents spilled out of my coffee onto that pouch. I was just like, I'm like, go figure. So I had to, when I got back, I was just like, I had to wash it because it was all stained per se with coffee. Now the contents were fine per se, except for the little cotton bandana I have in there because it was out and open, but everything else was in the baggies and stuff like that. So, for example, like this kind of baggie, yeah. Oh, that was a sneak peek on that one. So it was fine. even the TP I had in there was sealed, so I was good on that. It's just I actually had to rinse out the coffee out of my pouch, but I was just like, memo to self: don't keep my coffee on the same side as my pouch, or don't make sure I don't accidentally open this up randomly. I must have caught it on something. I didn't even notice it. All I hear is dripping, and I'm just like, seriously? Okay, I didn't get it over my pants because it wasn't that warm out when I went out. It was, well, it wasn't snowing either, but I was like, ugh. So, yeah. No, so, hey, it's Iron Fire Horse. Hi. Hi. I haven't seen you in a long time. It's nice to see you, by the way. Nice. Okay, just ring the side chat real quicker. I'm making sure I didn't miss. Oh, okay. So, anyways, coming back to that story, I just like, so by the time I got back, I actually still had coffee in there, which is funny. Just enough to get back. I'm just like, it was so hard when I had it, before that happened. I'm like, oh. Because all I see is this like a little puddle of coffee. I'm like, no, my coffee. Then I'm like, well, at least I got a little bit left. So, yeah. So, good thing I decided to put my content, some more of the contents in like a baggie to protect it. Apparently, it's not just from snow or rain, but maybe me accidentally spilling my coffee. Here's Bill. Campaign family compound. Hi. He's back too. Welcome back. He was actually first one in. So yes. Feel free to get to know each other and such and such. Many of you I know, many of you I've seen, many of you I've been on your panel / live stream / on the side chat. And finally I'm doing a live stream, right? So yeah. Yeah. So this lesson, I've learned this lesson before, but apparently it didn't stick because I did it again. But thank goodness I was thinking ahead and actually had like my contents protected a little. It's definitely a good idea for that. Because I've learned that lesson before. Well, obviously it didn't stick, but because I actually had an air bottle before when I was out testing some stuff, and it was in the back of a truck and stuff like that. Apparently, my water container spilled a leak, and my bag got wet. One of my larger bags got wet. Now, thank goodness I was thinking ahead. Everything important enough, let's just say a blanket, the fire kits, the electronics, like flashlight, torch, wind up torch, and all that stuff were all sealed. So I just like the only thing I had to do was just let the bag air dry out because I got water over it, and that wasn't from rain. That was from one of my water bottles spilling a leak. I'm like, yep. Thank goodness that wasn't a serious situation because now it would have been very annoying to have a wet pack. I'm carrying around a wet pack, so I had to empty out all the contents and let it air dry for overnight. So I'm just at this one place. I'm just like, my stuff's just all over the floor in the living room. they're like, CR, you're not cleaning this up in the morning, right? Yeah. As soon as my bag dries out. So yeah, that's something to remember. Oh, look who's in here! It's Prepping Wife. What is up, my friend? You get a virtual fist bump right there. Look who's in. Oh, I see. Thanks. It will help make it stick, right? Since you've been having issues with that kind of gray turning back to red. Yeah, it'll help it make it stick, anyways. I feel like I'm missing something. I should turn up my font size. That's why I keep bending over to look at the display that I have. Yeah. I know Van City. So, anyways, coming back to my stories here. So yeah. So I'm starting to be more proponent of having certain things sealed, at least from moisture, especially things that are more vulnerable, like clothing items, shelter items, cover options. Obviously, something like a lighter, matches, a torch, flashlight, electronics, and stuff like that. Because, well, why not? I learned that lesson not because of rain, but because of little tiny things like these, where container spilled a leak or it leaked out, or I didn't screw the lid on all the way in. Some thing like that, and I'm like, ugh. Thank goodness it was a training exercise, as they say. So I wasn't in a serious situation because that would have been really bad. Especially if it was still winter and I was using that. That would have been very, very difficult indeed. Because it would have been like frost over my bag. Snow. Snow. More snow. I can't believe it's still snowing. But then again, it's only late March, right? I gotta remember it's not April yet. So technically. Oh, look who's it is. It's Ark Walden. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for taking the time to drop in. Oh, you scored up some good things last night. If you went, I was like, is he gonna show a video? Oh no, I was like staying up all night waiting. It's like, anticipation. It's like, no, I don't see anything yet. I like the things that you can find too, Ark Walden. You're almost finding a full survival kit every video I see of it when you show things like that. I mean, I have found things myself, of course. A later, this random torch lighter. It's going down in fluid a little, but it's still, yeah. See, it's almost out of fluid. Supposedly it's refillable. You can see it's refillable, but I'll have to see. Something I found. It didn't have the cover on it. I found it in the snow, by the way. It was either earlier this month or late last month. It could have been, the 28th or 1st or 2nd of March here. It was funny too. I was like looking at it, like, oh look, it still got the fluid. So I used it to light some candles and stuff like that for a little bit. Yeah. And it's raining down there in Iowa. I kind of figured. It's probably raining down south more. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Yes. You guys are so nice to drop all these links for the channels. Feel free to get to know each other. Many of you I've gotten to know better. A lot better. A lot better at times. Yeah. Remembering last night, Gil, I want some bread now. Anyone want to pass me some toast or some bread? My daily bread. I could use some daily bread here. Hey, it's Gray 1107. Hi. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you too. Hopefully you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, but hopefully it's nice down there. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. Well, honestly, I figured it'd be raining down there. You guys don't get snow much, at least not in the southern part of the country, right? Usually it's up north more. Let's see. Okay, Van City, you put GP's link in there. I'm still waiting to see him. I haven't seen him for like how long? How long? I haven't seen him. I miss hearing the guy's voice. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll be wearing this bag for the rest of this stream here, just for fun and just to show that I'm wearing this even before I even show the contents. So when you see the contents later, you'll be like, oh, okay, that's what's been in that bag the whole time. Because I'm trying to get used to the weight and stuff like that. Because I kind of figure if I can't just walk around with it, just do normal kind of things, stuff like that. Maybe even shovel snow randomly with it on. In a real emergency, it's gonna be 10 times more difficult, probably more demanding. I'll probably have to rush and stuff like that. So if I can do these little things, something like that might be a little bit more easier for me in terms of more manageable. Because I've at least done something like this, right? Just moving around with it. This is nothing to me. Obviously, it varies depending on who you are and stuff like that, what you're capable of lifting and maintaining and your endurance level. So I guess I'm increasing my endurance level with this. Oh. Wait, you knew I was gonna go get this. Guess who's in? I wonder who's coming in. It's Fort Haven Farm. I told you I still have that. That was actually a gift from Christmas time, by the way. So that's why I have it, by the way. So I have stage props for you guys. I do. So I appreciate you all taking the time to drop in. 70s? It almost got up to 70 this last week. Almost 20 Celsius. It was crazy warm that day. I actually went out without a jacket. Short sleeve. Definitely not doing that today. Yes, definitely not. Fort Haven knocks my socks off every time I see them. It must be those gorgeous locks he has. I'm just kidding. Tammy, that makes me remind me. You gotta be careful around this time of year, this transitional time from winter to spring, because it could be nice during the day. It could be raining over at nighttime when you're taking off, or you got to walk home or whatever. It could be windy too. Because I remember one time, because I was a fool when I decided to go out without any rain gear, and it started to pour, and it was like below 50 Fahrenheit, and it was really windy out. That's one of the coldest I felt in terms of not being in the snow or winter time. So you can get cold even in the spring or summer, especially if there's strong, let's say 50-kilometer-hour gusts and high wind speeds and you're wet. It's not a good mixture. So, hi, Earth Varieties. Hi. I know, right? For I was just like I said, I was in like a t-shirt. I just went out and I'm like, oh, this is nice. And that was like at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't even midday. During the warmest part of the day, I was just like, it was still kind of warm out. Today, yeah, definitely not. Back to a jacket. I had a buff, neck gaiter, stuff like this. Yes, I still have this one. I like this one actually. I wasn't wearing it for a while, but I decided to put this back on because it allows me to cover like when I was outside earlier, just so if my neck was getting cold or whatever and stuff like that. So. Let's see. All right, Rachel. It's all good. It's all good, Rachel. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate you dropping in and hanging around. Really? Really? Yo, I didn't hear about this story. Dang. Yeah. Gotta be careful. I'll look into that. We'll definitely look into that. Oh, I know, Iron Flowers. I know it's much colder out east right now because I seen the jet stream. It's higher out west and it dips even below the international border. The 49th parallel. So it's actually warmer out west than out east right now. So yeah, I'll take this a little bit of snow versus minus 17 Celsius. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly. It's much colder out east right now. It's hovering around the freezing point right now, give or take. Still snowing. Hmm. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Gil. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess another reason to have like some provisions in your vehicle, I guess, right? Just in case. Just in case that inconvenience of the situation, so it's not such a burden on you. It's just a slight inconvenience. And besides, it gives you something more to work with. I mean, even something like this, even something as simple as this could give you something more to work with. And yes, why not? I'll put it on my shoulder too. Put it on my shoulder too. Yeah, I'll try to put it on my shoulder. I usually don't shoulder this, but okay, maybe not. Maybe I'll put it on for you. Just something I have. Yes, more stuff here. I've had this for a while. This one for a little bit. Something I just made with some found items, thrift store items, and a little bit of creation mode in it. And I converted a few things. Yes, all right. Convert has CR in it. Remember that. Speak of CR. I'll just put this on the screen. Hmm. 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 Another one of my stage props. See? Actually, Iron Horsey, he lives on Province Over, by the way. He lives out east too. He's Canadian too. So yeah. Oh, okay, good. A place I don't know. I don't know my U.S. geography. I mean, remember, I'm Canadian. It doesn't really. We don't talk about it here. It's not like I talk about uh, places in the U.S. much. At least not on a lot of places. At least not by name and stuff like that. So coming back to this is just something I put together. So you sneak peek of this. There's supplies in here and stuff like that, I guess. This way, if I put water in here too, that'll give you an indication what could be inside of here. If I put water in here, this might weigh 3 pounds, give or take. Maybe 3.5 if I put a little bit of extra water or food in there. This is very, very lightweight. I could carry this all day. Multiple carry options. So like a grab handle at the top. I could wear it like a backpack or a sling bag, stuff like that. I've worn this around every so often. You're probably like, hey, CR, how come you got that backpack on and that? And this bag that I have right here? It's because options. Depending on what I'm doing. Let's say I'm going with someone else. Other people. Room or space might be limited, but I want to bring something with me just in case. So if I can't, if it's crowded or a full house in the vehicle, well, maybe a backpack may be a little bit too much or not enough room to be comfortable in. So I'll bring this, in addition to everyday carry items. Yes. So this is why I have these. So I have options. So I like to have options. When you have options, you have options. I'd rather have options than no options. So I have something that I can use, whatever it is. And some of the stuff I can layer it onto me. Like literally, I could probably put two two tins in my pocket. This Air Pocket Survival or Personal Survival Kit PSK. Put this backpack on and probably put this on the front of me if I really wanted to, if I deemed it necessary. Honestly, in an emergency type of situation, I might do something like that. But day to day and something like that, something I planned ahead, then maybe not. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Alexander. This reminds me, since I randomly have that, and you guys are random when I see this blue scarf. Yes, blue scarf thing. This is like what 6.5 feet long. This is pretty big. I mean, like, it's pretty big. So I can use this. I've shown this in the video before, actually. I know I have. That was definitely not the first time I've shown it. So yeah. But this is actually a scarf that I recovered. I watched it at least twice, if not 3 times by now. So I could use this for multiple options. But lately, I haven't been wearing scarves as much. I can if I really wanted to. I've been going towards these buffs a little bit more because they're more, how do I say, they're not going to be as warm as a scarf per se. Obviously, a scarf like this is going to be warmer than a buff, but a buff is has more versatility. And it's obviously lighter, and I can just hide it. You wouldn't even notice it. And there's a reason why a buff is more why I'm enjoying a buff more. Stuff like this. Oh, and by the way, if you don't have hands free on your phone, no headset, right? Corded or a smartphone. Maybe if you're going more old school, flip or whatever. A buff allows you to do something. Let me just bring a phone here. For example, I can stick this underneath my ear. Roll the buff a little bit here. The phone's actually in my ear. So I can actually, if I was talking to someone, I could just be like, put this on me, put this up, put the phone right next to my ear. Or an improvised way of hands free when you don't have when you don't have a headset, you broke your headset, and you don't want to use speakerphone because for whatever reason your battery's low or you don't want everyone to hear, right? And your hands are still free to do stuff. That's one of these things that I've started to realize. Oh, like, oh yeah. See how useful this is. Multifunctional. Well, that's another thing too, I guess. Iron Fly Horse, right? Because the length of it, you're more vulnerable to getting it stuck or catching on something. So they are warmer than a buff, but I mean going towards a buff instead, just because I can do more with it. Multifunctional. I can put it over my head, do that other thing that I showed earlier. So that's why I've been graduating towards this now, to the point that I'm actually converting some things into one more and more because I'm just like, And I don't think I have that sample here, but nope, I don't think I think something but nope, I thought I did. So because it occurred to me when I'm back last year, especially last year. Well, I've been working about for a while, but even before last year, during that Texas thing, right? It was really cold. Probably looked like it does outside right now, kind of with snow and all that stuff. Probably was colder at that time for them. But I was thinking, people like that don't, you know, they don't have scarves. Scarves in Texas? No. Let me pick that up. Let me pick that up before I forget. But yeah, they don't have stuff like this. But a buff may be possible. And you can layer in and stuff like that. So I can easily take this one off. So let's say if they actually had a hoodie, for example, I could easily put this over my hoodie area around the hood. Have some more, retain some more heat, insulation and stuff like that. Especially if it was colder or whatever. Let's say your face was getting cold, nose and stuff like that. So roll it up and be like, stay a little bit warmer. I got 2 or 3 layers around my ears and stuff like that. Bring this down, multifunctional. So if it was getting too hot, I can release some of that heat, So I'm not sweating, right? Because you don't want to sweat when it's cold. That's a big no-no, right? Hey, look who this. It's the independent prepper. How are you doing, IP? It's nice to get warm for you? That's cool. It's nice to see you, by the way. I know, see, I know. See, I'm wearing that backpack that I haven't shown the contents of, but I've shown the outside anyways. Be wearing it, and I've been wearing it this whole live stream, and I'll probably wear it for the rest of the live stream. Did I have something in here? I don't think so. No, just fancy putting in more links. So good. So yeah, it's just something I have to the point that I'm actually been reconsidering on how I do some of these bags to the point that I might upgrade or update some of the bags to have stuff like this in there. At least 2, because one for the top of my head and one for the bottom neck ear area. So if it was colder or something like that, I can put that on. And use it for other reasons too. Stuff like that. And I learned this from, who did I learn this from? I saw it from Really Big Monkey, David Pearson, before, because he wears one all the time. You fold it in half, right? So fold it in half, put it on your head, and roll it over top of you like this. So I learned that from him. So free shout out for Really Big Monkey. Yeah. So I adapted that too, because I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So I started to do that too. Let me bend down a little bit so I can wear it over my head. So now, honestly, stuff like this is not to be as warm as, let's just say, more conventional winter stuff like a toque, stuff like that. But these are multifunctional and stuff I can leave in the bags when I put them in there year round. So let me just put this back on me. Welcome back. Perfectly. Hold on. I'm trying to put this back on me. So this is why you see me wearing this every so often. It helps keep my ears warm. It does help. These something like this, it might be suitable just below freezing. You would need a little bit more if it's like, I'd say 0 Fahrenheit, -17 Celsius. You would need a little bit more. But if you're wearing a hood and maybe your jacket has a hood, yeah, something like these things can help. Okay, Gil. So I want to hold on. Let me check this one. Oops. Check it. It's been about an hour. I keep forgetting I can't see the time that I've been streaming for, but I do remember when I started, which is I'm coming up to an hour point. Wow, an hour went by fast. Must be because all you guys and gals in here are just keeping me entertained, and I keep talking about stories and all the time. Yeah, I know. I'll be in for that. I'll spring into that. Yeah, see. Yeah, Fruit That Ninjas for you, Van City. I don't hear anything. Just hear crickets. Never mind. All right. It's all good. It's all good. I'll catch you in there. I know I will not be going toward. I'll be going close to that time, but I won't go over that time. I always try not to, anyways. So yes, this is why I've started to wear these a lot more, and you see me wearing them more often because it's multifunctional. I mean, even if this got wet, they're so relatively thin, and also they're synthetic, so it doesn't take long for them to dry out, especially in the sun. So if I had a campfire or whatever, they dry out pretty quickly. I'm actually working towards a wool version of it, or maybe even a silk version. And let's see what I have here. I don't see it. I can't see. I have a silk handkerchief. I was thinking about it. I'm like, do I want to convert that into a buff? But I don't think it's long enough to stretch around. And of course, this has some stretch to it. I mean, I wouldn't wear a cotton one. I would only probably wear a synthetic or wool one. Maybe a silk if I had that enough material. So it keeps my neck nice and warm. It does help. It does help. I've used this. I've used these before during the winter now, the last couple of years now. So they've been very, very useful indeed. Oh, and you can make these, by the way, right? You can make these. Very easy, by the way. Very easy. You probably could make one right now with scraps, stuff that you have laying around. Old shirts and stuff like that. You could totally make a mug. I know you can. I know you can. You can totally do a lot with just a simple extra large shirt or a shirt that you cannot wear or fit. Because I know it's possible. All the best in that Iron Fire Horse. What you wearing, Honest? Oh, engine oil. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good to remember, Honest. Yeah, exactly. Basically all of it. Yeah. And it's probably very useful, right, Kayla? You can see what you're writing there. I mean, I've just been thinking about, like, certain things, right? I mean, like, stuff like this could be very useful, and they don't weigh that much. So, versatility, like, there's always that balance between functionality and capability versus weight and, well, size or bulk. So, something like this, multifunctional, not too heavy, has versatility. Obviously, I have it shown. You can make it too, so it's not like a very expensive thing. I mean, but obviously it depends where you live. You know, where in hotter climates or whatever that you don't see snow or don't see it snow at all, or it's humid, maybe not so useful for a person to use or have in their bag or use day to day or whatever during the season. But for some of us that see 4 seasons, it does snow, it's cooler, it gets close to the freezing point, gets into the single digits or in the 30s or 40s for you guys in the US. Something like this could be useful. I always like how you guys always want to share stuff. That's one thing I do like about these live streams is that you guys share stuff. That's why I would try to share stuff too, because it's easier to get to know the people behind the channel when you know a few little extra things, you know, whatever it is. You know, maybe it's not on first name basis or something like that, but it's something as simple as, I know some of you like your coffee, right, Fan City? Some of you I know you've seen snow. Well, most of you I know have seen snow. I don't know about Osmander. I don't know. I don't know if he's seen snow. Maybe once. I mean, seeing snow in a picture is not the same as seeing snow outside your window. Just saying. Oh, so, okay. So, speak of snow, you know what? What does that say? Hold on. All right, prepping life. Take care, my friend. I'll just type in something real quick. So I'm still in there. What's that say? All right, Iron Fire Horse. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. Take care. All the best to you. Lucky you, Kaylin. Lucky you. Lucky you. Oh. Well, I mean, Oz, while you've been in the country, I meant, you know. Yeah, that's it. but I'm reading what you're reading on the side chat right now. I'm reading what it says. I'm reading what it says. So yes. So another thing I've been working on is getting some stuff ready for the springtime here. I know you're probably like, well, Sarah, you're getting ready for the spring in March. Does it still snow there? Well, apparently it still does. But I've been getting a few things ready. I haven't started any seeds yet. I probably will start them next month now. But I think this may be one of the last few times for the season for that. You know, the frozen white rain. That 4-letter word that starts with an S. That's not a swear word. You know, that builds up, and you could roll and make a carrot nose. Yeah, I'm trying not to jinx it. I'm hoping. And like I said, it's supposed to be nicer this week, aside from today. So the rest of the week is supposed to be much nicer, above freezing. Maybe even double digits, or for you guys in the U.S., 50 Fahrenheit. Because 10 Celsius equals 50 Fahrenheit, by the way. So as you can see, I've been wearing this bag for this whole stream for the last hour. I'm almost forgetting I'm wearing it. The only reason I know I have it on because I'm looking at the camera and I can see that my stuff's sticking out at the top. I like how I put this little thing right here. There's this little, how do I say, loop right here. So I just put something right there. I'm like, So this is like, I don't know what else to put there, but like IP. You funny, you funny. Here, I'll show you guys. This ain't exactly the same one that I found, because I found more than one before. But in some of my walks, let's just say, I've actually been finding stuff, such as this random made in Canada. Oh yes, this is Canadian made for sure. Because it's hockey tape. That fabric type of tape, yeah. Maybe it's about a quarter roll, but as it's like, I could use it for something. Still a lot of length in it, a lot in there to use and stuff like that. So I could be using this for whatever reasons, stuff like that. So add that to my kind of sticky stash pile. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know, Kalen's, well low. It's still below freezing overnight, so not quite yet. Not quite that. Besides, have to wait for the snow to melt. Ah, why did I say it? I feel like I just jinxed it by saying it now. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is just one of them I found. I think this is the one I found last year. I have another one that I found earlier, but I've re-rolled it onto something else, to take up less space, stuff like that. I get it, but I have it hanging, and I have it on something, and it probably make too much noise on the stream for me. So hold on a second. I thought I saw something on the lens. So yes, this is very. This ain't too bad. I mean, I don't think I would put more into this bag per se. This is not meant as any level 2 or go bag. I would say not quite. It's more on the lines of maybe a short term get home type of bag. I would say I wouldn't heavily rely on it. I mean, I could do something with it, but it just doesn't quite have the oomph behind it, the support behind it. I could get by for a little bit, but not overly long. So, I mean, honestly, I guess it's better than nothing at all. But yeah, no said. Yeah, exactly, Caitlin. Appreciate that, IP. Wow, maybe I'll show you something. Right. Actually, this reminds me. Actually, this reminds me. I actually have to swap up water in this soon. I'll probably do it after the stream. Because I've actually had water in here for a little bit. And apparently it's snowing a lot more than I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's not that bad. Like I said, I just shoveled before the stream started, so I'm looking outside to see. It hasn't accumulated where I've shoveled yet. It's actually melting, so thumbs up for that. Neck gators, gator mask. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get the terminology down. So buff, gator, neck gator, yeah. Whatever you want to call these. They are useful. I like them. Multifunctional, relatively lightweight. Even if you get them wet or whatever, or have to wash them in time, they don't take too long to dry out. Especially these synthetic ones. I guess it'd be different if you had like a wool one, for example. A wool one would be a lot warmer in the winter. That's for sure. And less vulnerable to being wet and cold. Even my own streams make me hungry. Thanks, Kalen. Yeah, you heard that, Fancy. Yeah, I know. Fancy's don't put an LOL on the screen for me so I can see it. I know that. Someone always has to talk about food. I try to avoid that conversation because I don't want to make myself hungry on my own stream. Next thing you know, it's just like, this plate just shows up in the middle of the screen and it's just like, hold on. I'm just nibbling. I do have something nearby. Yes, it is what you see, and it just happens to be banana. I know. Don't worry, Fancy. I'm not gonna go bananas and spam the chat with my puns and silly things like that. But I mean, I could have this if I want. But yes, you can reuse these in terms of the peeling. Yeah. Okay. I better stop saying things before I start going down that rabbit hole. But yeah, you can reuse those in terms of the peelings. I've been doing that for a while now. A long time now. Last 4 years now. It is useful. Hey, welcome back, second star. So yeah. Yeah, see, second star. I'm still wearing the bag. Randomly. Hey. This is the bag that I've worn in some of my videos already. You've seen me wear them on other people's panels. I mean, I've danced with it too. Last November. And all this other stuff. So, I mean, the bag's been making more appearances than probably everything else I've shown. Just because. So, when I finally show the video, I'll be like, this is, okay, everyone, this is the bag that I've been showing the outside, and it's been on my live streams and all that stuff. I'm finally going to show it. It's because I want to get used to this. Because, like I said, I want to get used to the weight. Be like, where it becomes a part of me and be like, this is a casual walk, and I have something on me. If I wanted to have like a backpack, for example. Also, I carry other stuff. It just depends. So this would be an extension of my everyday carry because it's not actually on person or on my body. I mean, obviously the bag's on me, but I could be separated from this or need to take it off or something like that. Or be more low key or smaller in terms of silhouette. So hence why I would have something like this. And I can like I said, I can wear this on the front, this little bag. Or I can wear it on its own too. Let me see here. Oh, here's some random cordage. See, I've shown this before. Have I shown this before? I think I have. It's a random cordage. Yes. This was actually on the side pocket of my bag. It's just on I actually found this cordage, by the way. It was actually in the snow. It was actually not only in the snow, it got flown by like vehicles randomly over it. I picked it up. It was still pretty decent. Now, obviously, it's not a parachute type of cordage and stuff like that, but this could be, for reasons of not like a ridgeline or something like that. Tie down points or something like that. I mean, I got enough in here. And that's just sitting on the side of my bag. Let's see what else do I have here. I got TP. Small garbage bag. I think I have my whistle on the side right now too. And of course, I got a flashlight right here. Torch. So just something easy. And remember, everyone, when I show you this bag in time, this is just the lighter weight version. A lighter weight version. I have more things that are more substantial depending on the situation. And that I probably go gravitate towards if in an emergency situation, whatever it is. If I needed to use something or need to grab something, this is not the primary bag I would grab. I would grab it if I had extra time, extra room, and stuff like that, or I can't grab anything else. Yeah, I'll grab it. This. But if I have time, the priority is to grab something else because it's more substantial. It would give me more to work with. Obviously, it's gonna be heavier than this, so that's why I'm trying to get used to this at least first. Then maybe in time try to get used to something 5-10 pounds heavier and go from there. That way I have something to compare it to. I can compare it to things I've done in this bag. You know, okay, CR, you done 5K walk or whatever in this bag that you got on right now. Okay, now I'm gonna try it with something heavier. See the differences, and then something even heavier beyond that, and see the differences. In terms of not only how long I can hold it, or I should say wear it, but my endurance over time with it. What can I do with it? Can I bend down and pick up something, tie my shoe to, can I jump with it? Or something like that. Can I, climb up or pull myself up still? Just in case. I've done videos where I've done pull-ups with a bag on. That was exciting. And not even in the greatest shape, but it's what I can do. So at least now I have a base layer, a base for what I compare it to later on. That's why I'm doing this. And this is why I haven't shown in the contents yet, because I want to show you guys and gals, my viewers out there, that I'm wearing this and trying it out before I even show the contents. Because the contents can vary. I think, you don't have that standard, I guess, the 5-10 C's of survivability, the rules of 3, the standard shelter, water, food, control your core body temperature, hydration, energy, lighting, safety, medical stuff. So, but what's important is to actually be able to wear it too. Right? I gotta be able to move with this. Welcome back, Musco. So yeah, this is why I want to show that I'm wearing it. I'm still waiting to see more people. I want to see more people actually wear their bags on their live stream. I'm just saying. All right. And I've been standing here for the last 75 minutes with this on. Just moving around with it. Just walking around with it. I might even try out cutting the grass with it on. Wait, what? Seriously, I'm trying cutting grass with a backpack on. I'm just saying. Just as a simulation in terms of maybe I gotta move stuff and I gotta, let's just say I gotta bring a cart back of whatever, right? And I gotta wear a bag because I gotta put stuff in a bag. That's supposed to mimic or represent that. Because like I said, if I can't do these things in a controlled environment where I can rest and all this other stuff recover, it might be very difficult in a very important situation. That I really have to do it no matter what. It's really important. Hope that makes sense. And I'm not even the most fit person, but I do what I can do. I do what I can do. Just like preparing, you do what you can do with what you got too. Obviously, you may have to buy stuff, but remember, gear is one of those things. It's nice to have and all that stuff, and it's useful and gives you options, stuff like that. But experience, skill, and knowledge are one of those things that make the gear, your supplies, that much better because you know what to do with it. You know even how to improvise or put things together if you really have to, just in case. Yep, yep. Oh, and remember, three of those five C's has CR in it, by the way, just to cover that. Oh yeah, I just threw that in there. Yeah, yeah. I threw that in just for you. See, just like this. Hold on. Yeah. So even a hat is part of the cover. Oh, this is a wool hat, by the way. Wool hat. So even a wool hat like this is useful. So I think I'm gonna take this off from. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even gonna take off the bag. I'm not even gonna take off the bag. I'm not even gonna take off the bag at all. Just put it on the front of me. Real quick here. I will show one thing in here. One thing in here. Because you guys been here for so long. It's in the middle of my live stream, so people actually have to see it. You guys are gonna get a sneak peek. But you guys have to indicate that you want to see the sneak peek though. So who wants to see a sneak peek? Who wants to see a sneak peek from CER? Wait, I'm waiting for a response. Exactly, second. Our gear is just a helper in the situation. Yeah, it's better with experience. Yeah, if you don't know how to use it, then you don't use it to its full potential. And man, I always say about cordage. Well, while I'm waiting for people. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. While I wait for people, I'll say the story. See, I'm not even taking off the bag, just to show I'm not even taking off the bag. So, yes, I'll get into that soon. I always reply to this experience and knowledge with the cordage, because cordage. Let me randomly get something here. Yes, I've shown this before in the video. Yeah, see, cordage. Cordage is nice to have. You know, it gives you ability to make a ridge line, tie things together, connect things together, bind things together, sort of fix things together. But you know what's really important with cordage? Being able to like make knots and hitches that you can actually use for the task, whatever it is. So let's just say, trying to do this in a certain way. You know, from the simple constriction slip knot, like an arbor Canadian jam knot, right? Something like that to let me get some more length here. Go around back twice, around the front of it, or and behind it, and make well and dress it up, which means to tighten it up and all that stuff. That's what it means to make a top line hitch. These kind of things, and maybe an alpine butterfly loop and such and such. With that knowledge, and maybe let's say the trucker's hitch, the tumble hitch, the Fairmont friction hitch, the prusik knot, the cowl, large head knot, and all these are knots and hitches allows you to not only use the cordage but able to recover it if you needed to after. So you're not wasting it so much, especially if it's an important situation or whatever. You're out on your own or whatever, and that's the only cordage you have. You probably don't want to be using it one time only if you can help it. I'll just say. Oh, yeah. right here. Not those orange stuff, but this. It's actually green and pink. That's 20 feet. I braided that, by the way. Longest cordage that I braided is 20 feet. I have a VR. I have a what's the word I'm looking for? Well, I got a video on it. You can do VR if you want. Let's see. Oh, okay, second story. I don't know. I only see two here. I don't know. I thought you guys wanted to see a sneak peek. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem like you guys want to see a sneak peek, I guess. Oh, still waiting. I see two. I see two. Isn't there supposed to be like what 8 people in the room? So who wants to see a sneak peek? You count two? Well, I count too little. Just kidding. Well, yeah, I agree to a certain degree, second star. I mean, especially if you can only handle so much weight. So you gotta make sure that what you put in there is pretty useful. You know, especially if there is multi or has versatility, or helps you cross many of the categories or sections of survival. I mean, I don't know if I need like 3 multi tools that do pretty much all the same things, or 1 or 2 probably be good enough. But something like a contractor bag, which I'm a big fan of, yeah, is worth the weight because it's multifunctional and gives me options for a lot of things. Shelter and stuff like that. Oh, see, come on, ladies and gentlemen, on the side channel. Even Rachel gave me something in there. She's supposed to be multitasking. Exactly. Yeah, if you can't use it, don't pack it. Right. Or at least if you do decide to pack it, at least learn how to use it so you can justify actually having it with you. All right. I've been persuaded by 3 people here. So, let's see here. What will I show you here? I will show this. Actually, I will show this. I've shown that. I know Van City's seen this before because I've shown this before on a different live stream. Well, on panel with a different live stream. But this right here, something really simple. It's based on one of these videos I've done before with cargo tape. Yes, cargo tape is one of the tendencies of survivability. So you can see I got Right in the Rain paper, waterproof paper kind of deal. And it's probably like 1 sheet. Some sort of jumbo paper clip. It's a jumbo paper clip. You're probably like, oh, CR, what's underneath it? What's underneath it? You're probably like, what's underneath it, CR? Well, let me just pull this out. Set this down. For a moment here. This has what I call layered tape in here. You're right. What? Layered tape. So I could just pull off a piece if I needed to. Because sometimes you don't need a lot, but you do need some. So this is a way of having quick deploy type of tape that's non-continuous or joint. stuff like that. So I can use this for patching or something like that. So obviously, I got the standard black electrical tape. I got red here. I got some vinyl tape right here. I got some more tape in this bag too, but this is just a way for me to keep some without taking up a whole lot of room or obviously the weight's still gonna be there. Honestly, I'm just changing the way that I store it. I have other ways of storing tape. I got the conventional ways that you might see, like the card method. There's the roll method. This is what I call the layered method. It's very, very thin. Okay. Yes. Whew. It's getting warm in here. Just kidding. This is something I put right on the side. And something like this I could slip right on the side of a bag or a pocket or something like that. It won't take up much room because I'm using that vertical space and not the horizontal space. And it's not very thick or bulky. But obviously this is non-continuous type of tape, so right. But if I just need like a 1 foot section, I can just be like, boom, right away, off it goes. Use it right away. Use it for whatever the reason is, and stuff like that. Let's see here. Yeah, second star. I remember that. I remember seeing that on the web too. Yeah, that's a valuable lesson, by the way. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, that's one of the things I have in here. I mean, I've shown videos on tape before, so I just thought it's a very useful way to have some additional tape with you. I mean, it depends why you want to use the tape. Because the only real limitation with tape is not your imagination; it's how much you have of the tape. Because you could make a container, you could make a bridge, you can make all this stuff with tape if you have enough of it. So basically, I would have the tape for like simple repairs and stuff like that. If I needed to, patch something up or join something together temporarily. It's not, in addition to maybe something like super glue, adhesives, pine sap, some sort of cordage join things together, or a threaded needle and stuff like that. All right, so I've been here for about 90 minutes already. Dang. 90 minutes goes by fast for me. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if CR shows a sneak peek on something in here. Maybe before the end of the stream, I'll show one more thing in this bag. I got stuff in my pockets and stuff like that. Like usual. No, everyday carry items, I guess. The standard keys, key fobs, etc., stuff like that. Because and I've seen this happen in front of my eyes once, and I've heard stories about this before, and I heard stories about this. But keys, home keys, house keys, etc., car keys, right? It's pretty important to know that you have them on you, because it's one thing to have a car, a vehicle, or a home, or a house, or apartment. It's totally different when you can't get back inside because you lock yourself out. Like, yeah. You see that you've probably seen this for your own eyes, right? Cars or whatever, people getting locked out of their own cars and doing that everything or whatever, or other little things. And it's a very big inconvenience because now you're gonna take the time for that because it's important enough to get back in your vehicle or get back in your home. So always make sure you have your keys with you. As an everyday carry item, I think keys are probably your kind of keys are probably gonna be one of the more important things. Definitely one of the more important things to have on you. And whatever you else want to put on your keys, really. I used to do this whole. Let me see if I can see it here. You know, here's a carabiner right here. Actually, this is one that I actually found the other day. Well, non-locking, very small carabiner. I don't even bother with these with my keys anymore because unless they're locking, they're not as reliable as you think. They're convenient in terms of clip on, clip off, right? But because they're non-locking and stuff like that, it's easy for things to come off. And they don't give you a lot of options in terms of hooking things on. That's why lately I've been more of a gravitating towards our versions of clip or things that can like almost like a clothespin type of version of a clip, because those I can clip onto me. For example, you're going out or whatever, you got your keys, you got pockets. Okay, let's just say wearing shorts without pockets. You don't have those cargo pants this time because it's too hot. You just happen to have only one pocket that has no zipper, no buckle, no nothing like that. So instead of taking the chance of losing your keys, let's just say you're walking down somewhere or crossing something, you don't want to drop your keys in the water, or you're trying to walk across this bridge or whatever. I don't think you want to drop your keys because that's a far ways down. You ain't getting it back probably, right? So clipping it onto your clothing, or maybe in your hands too, I guess, is a good way of going about it. That's why lately I've been more of a fan of. Let me see. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Guy Bullfrog, Uncle Al says this too. Let me just hold on. Yeah. Okay. Just have to read the side check. I've been using, and for anyone that doesn't know, Guy Bullfrog, Uncle Al, and I've been using these too. These type of pins. So these blanket pins, larger type of pins. This is a 2, 3, 4 inch one, right? And you're probably like, okay, because this might be lighter than this, but this is more multifunctional than this. And this kind of, I wouldn't say locks, but it's harder to undo it. And because it's a pin, it has more functionality. And if I really wanted to, for example, here's my sternum strap for this bag. I could just put it underneath. Have my keys on right there. Well, you can't see it, but right there. I could put my keys right there, and boom, I got something right there. I can pin it right into me, onto my clothing or something like that. Let's say I had I can pin it around the zipper hole that I have, right here. I can have this right here, and look, I have a blanket pin, safety pin as a zipper pull. Can't really do that with a carabiner, per se. And of course, other things you could do with a pin like this. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. There's a reason why I did this live stream. I know now because it's the real. How are you doing, man? It's nice to see you, by the way. Virtual fist bump to you, the real. It's so nice to see you, by the way. Oh. He's got no sound, so I gotta say hi. All right. He said I didn't read that at first, so I wrote it down for him so you can see it. All right. I'm trying to scripted video, right? So hopefully you can either read my lips or see what I'm doing. I just have something over top of it, but all right, look. And these are much, especially these versions, they're much harder to undo. I mean, to like accidentally depress out. I know it's still possible, obviously, because it's not walking like a carabiner, but compared to oh, I almost lost it. A carabiner. Yeah, right? It's much harder. This is not way more than this, but this is more multifunctional or useful in terms of being able to do stuff or join it to stuff. And also, these are not weight bearing by any means, right? They're not, they don't have the what? They don't say they 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 would say probably would say if they had it not for weight bearing, not for climbing. They don't have the kilonewtons on there and stuff like that. So I'm more a fan of these now. I'm trying to get my hands on more. Slowly update the carabiners that I currently have. The more of this stuff like this, just because I just feel like it's more multifunctional. Yeah, it weighs a little bit more, but it's more multifunctional, so I'll accept that trade off for that slight increase in weight. So, and yes, something like this on your keys could be useful. Let me just put that down. So, you could buy 20 pack or whatever, a larger pack, and maybe even spread them across all your bags, everyday carry, or with friends and family members. So that's one thing, yeah, I started to do, and I appreciate it so much more. Yes, I do have one on my own keys too. It's very, very useful. I didn't realize how much how useful it would be until I actually started to carrying it, to everyday carrying it. I was just like, wow. I don't know, something feels like I'm missing something in here. Oh yeah, exactly. You could do that if you really had to. Yeah, if you had to, right? Probably not too much, but if you had to. And there's a reason why you may want to have a pin and stuff like that. So, especially if something's stuck or something like that. We're trying to get something out from a very small space. That a pin's probably more useful. So, let's see. Quarter after. Okay. I know I gotta be in somewhere for the top of the hour, so I have a stream to attend to at the top of the hour. By the way, this family compound is going to have a stream about spring, so I'm gonna spring into that. So I'll probably go for there. I don't know till the 2 hour ish mark. It'll give me some time to um do some stuff here. Yeah, hold on a sec. Just checking on stuff here. Okay, phone's up. My phone's already at 100%. So hmm. I might show one more thing. I might. I don't know. Let's see. I might show you guys what it looks like outside since it's still snowing. Let me see here. Hold on. It's still snowing out there. Oh, yeah. Cement's wet. The ground's wet, but it's not building on it. So gotta shovel the snow at that time now. So it's basically it's around the freezing point right now. It's 0 32 Fahrenheit. So the snow's actually melting and not building on it because it's wet already. It's water already, and so it's not building on it. So let's see here. Let me just put some stuff away here. See, I gotta remember I gotta put stuff away during these live streams because every time I'm always bringing stuff out to show like this random cordage. Ooh, Actually, that reminds me. All right. Who wants to see a sneak peek? Well, you guys gotta give me a sign that you want to see another sneak peek from me. I'm waiting. I'll give you a little bit of time to consider that while I get someone here. So let me know if you guys want to see another sneak peek here. You know, I don't mind showing a little bit more. I'll show a little bit more. Get you guys interested in it a little bit more. You guys until I finally show the bag itself as a whole. Because there's other things in here that I have not really mentioned much. Some of you may have seen parts of it. Some of you may even know some of the ideas in it, but no one's actually seen the whole thing yet. Well, not really, at least. I don't even think the people that I know in the real world, in real life, have seen it all. Because I haven't shown all the contents in it. And the thinking that went behind this bag. Because lately, as I've seen other people's bags, concepts, and ideas out there, I've started to incorporate them in some of them, not all of them, into my own setup. Just because I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. That might work for this bag. Then I try it out, walk around with it. It's like, oh yeah, this was a great idea. Maybe I should adopt this more, So it goes into one bag, then it starts to go into another bag, and the next thing I know, it's like every airbag has that kind of concept or idea in it. Just because I enjoy it, makes sense, works for me for this area here, and I have access to it, or I can create it, or build it, or make it, or buy it, something like that. I don't hear ya. I'm still waiting. So, what do you guys think about that? I'm just gonna randomly just snip a few things here. What's this here? Something else that's not in this bag, by the way. Well, you guys have to show me that you want to see some more. I'm still waiting. I don't see anything on my chat here. Still waiting. I'm still waiting for you. By the way, this was something I just made. This was a scrap piece of metal material, and I just made it almost like a mini pillow, so to speak. Very easy, actually. Didn't take me that long. Even reused some material for the filler, so so it's more three-dimensional, as you can see. So this was just some scrap material. I'm like, oh, I like this U, as you can tell, U. So I'm like, why not reuse it? See, right? See, so why not reuse it, right? So I'm like, oh. So I'm using it as stage prop. I could have did a little bit more, but I'm like, oh, it's all good. Even the thread, all the material in here was all reused. Even the thread, I didn't use any new material, any new thread or anything like that. And also, I don't need to use extremely strong cordage for it or thread for it, because this is just a stage prop, something to practice the sewing with. I just thought it was just an idea, just something to do and stuff like that. All right, second star. Take care, my friend. So, there might be time. Thanks, IP. I appreciate it. I'm going to show stuff here. I actually found this random webbing, and I swear it looks like from some sternum strap, just because the way that it stretches right there. There used to be a clip on the other side, but it's only half the clip, so I took that off. Some sort of webbing or whatever. You can see this kind of thing right here. I have no idea where this came from. This looks like something like some sternum strap, or maybe something similar to that, or because it's got some elastic cordage right here. So it's here. So I have no idea what I'm gonna use this for. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a bracelet or something. I don't know. Something else that you may see down the road here. All right. Take care, Prepper for life. Bye. Well, I guess those sneak peeks will just have to wait till the next stream for me. That's all good. It's all good. So, I'll probably end this in the next 5 minutes here. I appreciate everyone taking the time to drop me. I appreciate it very much. So, I had a chance to see some people I haven't seen in a while, and some people that may have been the first time they dropped in online. Had a chance to drop in live with me here. Appreciate it. You guys and gals are all awesome. Appreciate my channel moderators for dropping the links and just all that wrench kind of stuff, right? Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of my stories that I spoke of. Remember those things for your own situation, and hopefully not do the same thing that I did randomly. Because things can happen, and you never know. And apparently, I learned to listen to clean off my camera before, after the stream now. Yeah. But it's all good. If anything, I'll probably have to look for a new screen protector for the phone. It's all good. Because, like I said, there was a crack right over the lens part. Like, in front of the lens. That's why at the beginning of the stream wasn't as ideal as I thought. I haven't used this camera so wow, I did not realize that. So let's see here. Where is my thing here? Can I actually bring this up? Hold on. Or not. Hold on. Just taking this device off off my tripod here. Because I'll just do the rest of the stream as an audio only. With very few visuals. So let's see here. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me unplug this phone here. I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on a second. I'm going to show you guys something here real quick here. I'm going to show you guys something real quick here. I wasn't kidding about the snow, really. I'm not even kidding about the snow. Just to show that. Just to show some of the snow here. It's so fresh that it's like, well, it's not powdered. That's for sure. It's wet snow, actually. It's definitely wet snow. It's not that deep here. Hey, Roman. What's up, my friend? Roman Prepper in the house with me. I'm about to end this stream probably in the next 5 minutes here at the top of the 2-hour bar. Of course, everyone always shows up right when I'm ending it. It's just like every other stream. So yeah, this is some of the snow I have here. Some. Hold on. And just to re-illustrate, you can hear this. You might be able to hear this. Yeah, see, you probably can hear that sound of water coming down. So it's not, like I said, it's not really that cold outside. You know, there's some more snow right here. Stuff like that. I mean, I guess I could write the CR in here if I wanted to. I know, no, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just going to randomly make a snow angel in the snow right now. Because I'm actually not wearing a jacket out here. I only got a hoodie on, and I don't want to get my hoodie wet. Where is this? Like outside from me. Like I said, it's snowing here. I figured I'd show some snow for once. I am Canadian after all. You can see, it's not even that. It's wet snow at that. So, I mean, it's been warmer. It's been warmer out earlier in the week. Let me just hold on a sec. Yeah, it's been warmer out still. Much of the snowbank has melted since, but we got some fresh snow, so it'll be a little bit to melt that. I know, you know, and hopefully things will get much nicer out. It's supposed to be much nicer out this week too, and stuff like that. Let me just hold on. I got to change my camera back to the front again. Hold on. Camera, front camera. See, I still have the backpack on, by the way. I still have this backpack on. So I appreciate you all taking the time to drop in here. Let's see here. Where's my... It's been a while. Sorry, I haven't streamed in a while. I appreciate you all dropping by. Let's see. Okay, I have my outro ready. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I will show one more thing here. One more thing here. Maybe there will be one more thing. I'll show one more thing here. I still have 5 people in here. So we'll see who comes by and watches my stream. Just turn on the light here. Just to show something else here real quick. Oh, now I got to turn the camera back around. Hold on. Since I have a few extra seconds here of timing. Change it back to the back. Alright. Let me just see how much I want to show here. Ooh, what's all this? I wonder what all this is. Oh, see? Sneak peek right there. See? Walking carabiner right there. I wonder what that is. What's all this? What's all this here? Well, that's why it's a sneak peek. Very, 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 very quick sneak peek. I figure I'd give you guys something to think about. And yes, I'm still wearing a backpack for the last like 2 hours. All right. Anyways, I appreciate you all taking the time to drop in here. And like always, you all can create a better future starting today. And as always, hold on. Come on. You're supposed to show it. There we go. As our world changes, we will adapt too. Your skill and knowledge can get better with practice. You can't help everyone out there. You can help someone out there. Until the next time, everyone, take care. Thanks for dropping by my live stream. I'll see you all next time. Peace out from CR.